seal of all the prophets. No prophet will come after Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So the dream of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, it's a 14th part of a nabuwa, according to a person. Now, why did he say, why did Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said it's a part of a nabuwa? Because the nabuwa began with true dreams. The nabuwa began with true dreams. Before Rasulullah became prophet, he used to see dreams. Whatever he saw in the dream, it happened next day. So then Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam came, with the revelation. And also with regards to dream, we should never mention the dream to everyone. To Dick and Harry, we should mention it to everyone. Just keep this in your mind. The etiquette of mentioning dream. Rasulullah, the one should not mention dream to everyone. Only the one who is wise, intelligent, a scholar. Why? Because when you're going to mention the dream to a wise person, a sensible person, he will not make a haste in giving interpretation of a dream to you. Whereas another person who is not wise, he will say whatever will come in his mind. And then whatever he will say, it will happen. Because Rasulullah said that the dream remains in suspension until it has been given the meaning. When the meaning has been given, then it will happen what the meaning has been, whether it's correct or incorrect. Now, why? We shouldn't mention to everyone, because if you mention a dream to anyone and the person gave you the bad interpretation, then what's going to happen? Then is in your mind. You're going to say, oh no, something's bad going to happen to me. Now, because Prophet ﷺ said in a hadith, Allah says, Ana inda dhanni abdi bi. I treat my slave, my servant, how he thinks of me. So now, if you told a dream to a person who was not wise, and he gave you the dream, the meaning, this is going to happen to you. And then this has stuck in your mind now. Oh, this is going to happen to me. This is going to happen to me. It will happen to you because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, how you are going to think of me, I'm going to treat you in a very same manner. So this is the reason that we shouldn't mention to anyone, but rather we should see a person who's a wise. If he won't know the meaning, he won't say anything to you. And also I can tell you, the interpretation of a dream, not everyone has the skill of giving the dreams. Now in this day and age, I can tell you, you might be thinking because I'm saying this because he's my sheikh, Sheikh Maulana Muhammad Yusuf Mutala, who is the principal, who is the Sheikh al-Hadith, who teaches the As-Sahih al-Bukhari, the Lancashire, the Islamic College, the institute. He is the one, mashallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed him with this knowledge of giving the interpretation of a dream. One lady once phoned me and she said, she saw, she has children, and she saw, snakes in the dream. And she asked me, I didn't know the meaning. I said, I can't tell you, but let me ask my sheikh. So I asked her, I phoned him, I said, this lady, she phoned me and she's asking for you. She's asking me, she hasn't got children and she saw a snake in her dream. So what does it mean? What he said? You'll be shocked to hear. He said, this means Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will grant her a child, baby boy. At that time, this young girl, after many years she had a child. After many years she had just raised another child. Now look at the dream. Sometimes the dreams, it comes to happen after, not instantly, but after many years. Like Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam, he saw the dream, in the dream that, stars are, doing sajda to him. Now when this dream came to the action, after 40 years. After 40 years. So these are the etiquettes of the dream that we dream. As I mentioned, it's of three kinds. One is self-suggestion. Whatever you think all day long, it comes in the dream. Second is there's input of shaitan. Shaitan puts some images, forms in your mind when you're sleeping. These two dreams are false. They have no reality. One dream is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As Prophet ﷺ mentioned, dream it's a dialogue of a believer in which he talks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, either he is sometimes he warns one through the dreams, or Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives glad tidings through the dream. So, and also keep one thing in your mind, through dream we cannot abolish any hukum of Sharia. Keep this. Dreams are just a glad tiding or a warning, through. And also let me tell you, dream doesn't mean that somebody saw a true dream, he's a pious person. Dream can be seen even out by a non-believer. Even in the Surah Yusuf, those two prison mates of Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam, they were non-believers, and the dream they saw, it came true. And also in the Surah Yusuf, the king of Egypt, he saw a true dream, but he was a non-believer. Even our Prophet ﷺ auntie saw a dream about Rasulullah. She was a Muslim at that Atika, and it became true. And also, the emperor of the Persia, he saw a dream about Prophet ﷺ. He was a non-believer. So what does it mean? It doesn't mean that when a person sees a dream, this is a sign of his being a pious. But generally, it is a custom of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Generally, pious people, when they see a dream, their dream comes true. Generally. And the sinners, when they see dream, their dreams have no reality. But occasionally, it can happen contrary. It can happen the other way around. So, this is a dream the father told him. And this, he said, don't mention it to anyone. From this verse, don't mention it to anyone. There's a hadith, they say, when you are blessed with something, don't go around telling everyone. Because there's a hadith of Prophet said, if you want to make your objectives succeed, then keep them secret from other people. Why? He said, every holder of a blessing is envied by others. When you have a ni'mah and you start telling everybody, then you will find there are people who will become jealous of you. They will not like it. So, Ali, Muawiyah radiallahu ta'ala anhu, and Ali, they had a clash amongst them. Hazrat Muawiyah once, on one occasion, he said, I always, I achieve things, against Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu. He fails in many matters. He mentioned a reason. He said, the reason behind this is, I keep my objectives, my tasks secret. Whereas Ali radiallahu ta'ala, what he does, he mentions to his friends, and they are disclosed. And there are many people, as Rasul said, when a person is of a blessing, when Allah gives him something, then there are people who will envy him. So Muawiyah radiallahu ta'ala, and he said, I always remain successful in my objectives and tasks because I keep them secret. And here Rasulullah said, keep it secret if you want to be successful in your life. So here, from this verse, that don't mention everything to others. You will find people who will not like it. So there are many other lessons. This surah contains many lessons for the listeners. Inshallah, as we go along, we will learn these lessons from this surah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our sitting here. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina Mawlana Muhammadin wa alihi wa sahbihi wa barik wa sallim. Allahumma rabbana atina fi dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina adhaban nar. Allahumma rabbana taqabbal minna innaka antas samiul alim wa tub alayna innaka antat tawwabur rahim. Wa sallallahu ta'ala ala khayri khalqihi Muhammadin wa alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in bi rahmatika.